What can we do about increasing waste streams when 55% of the world's population currently resides in condensed urban areas? This question will be explored through the research topic, which seeks to develop resilience and regeneration in East London through exploring the materials and systems needed to create an urban fibre shed, specifically within the borough of Waltham Forest, London. The fibre shed is a regenerative fashion system that takes place in a rural setting and encompasses the entire fashion supply chain, from raw materials to garments, all within a 150-mile radius. The system utilizes material sources that are native to the rural landscape, such as wool, cotton, and bast fiber. However, these processes are distinctly suitable for those of a specific rural demographic with access to and ownership of land. The overarching aim of this research is to explore how local waste streams can be used to create materials for urban fashion production, thereby contributing to community resilience and environmental regeneration. To achieve this aim, a limited participatory action research approach was adopted. This approach includes a cyclical process of defining the problem, data collection, data analysis, action, and evaluation. The methods used to conduct this approach include the literature review, used to create a conceptual framework, site analysis, used to create visual maps of the existing systems, semi-structured interviews to identify the business community's sustainability goals and aspirations, and experimental prototyping to offer material possibilities and proof of concept. The preliminary results indicate that the local fashion business community has a wide variety of knowledge, opinions, and capability, from highly advanced to somewhat limited, but overall have an eagerness towards sustainability. Some of the common underlying challenges across the board include access to local manufacturing and lack of funds and time to acquire sustainable materials and new knowledge. These findings further suggest that the gap in creating local circular economies lies in the end-of-life and raw material phases. To act on this research, an educational material testing and recycling studio was set up at Arbite Studio's Fashion Hub, resulting in waste samples being collected from one local organization and 3 resident designers, all within walking distance. Waste samples were then collected from participating designers and sorted by fabric quality and then by color. A sample of cotton fabric was then put through the custom-built small-scale shredding machine to achieve the medium-sized pieces. After attaching a 6mm mesh to the shredder and putting the sample through again, a much finer, pulp-like fiber was achieved. This final sample is comparable to industrial-scale quality. The shredded cotton pulp was then combined with a small amount of bioplastic to create a flexible material to be used in a variety of applications, from fashion artifacts to accessories. The shredded cotton pulp can also be combined with a small amount of sodium bicarbonate, corn flour, and water to create a solid material that can be used for longer-lasting items such as furniture and interior objects. Additionally, the cotton pulp can be mixed with a small amount of regenerated cellulose material and spun into new yarn. A similar process was then followed for plastic waste and polyester fibers, which were shredded down, poured into a mold, and melted to create a new solid material. With further testing, this material can be extruded to create a filament for 3D printing. My last challenge remains in small-scale chemical recycling, as this knowledge is currently protected by patents and is less easily accessible. Overall, this research acts as a proof of concept that communities can implement circular solutions by intercepting local waste streams and using them as valuable material resources. The knowledge generated and machinery used will be open sourced and documented in a Fibre Lab framework that can easily be replicated in other cities all around the world. This low-budget setup also offers developing nations a solution to dealing with the mass amounts of waste that have been sent there. In conclusion, the project builds off the FibreShed system that uses regionalized supply chains and local resources. In the urban context, this is waste, not wool.